We're going live. We are live. No one's here, but we are alive. Oh my god. What a fun week of Fallout this has been.
Yeah.
I say when it's been like months since Fallout. So fun. Such a fun thing.
I thought everything in this the episode 5 and 6 was near perfection because Amazon said so.
So good.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Crouching Taylor, Hidden Swift.
That's so great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I very much am. So any goodwill, it's been slowly building up, but slowly but surely, any goodwill Lucy had was starting to dissipate. She has ceased to have any goodwill with me as of, I believe it's episode 5. I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, at the end of episode 5. So we will get to it. But when that happens, I go, all right, what do we need to do to kill her? I know she's the main protagonist, but like, what do we need to do here to get rid of this fish? Because I am no longer happy with her in any way, shape, or form. So,
and again, it's not the actress.
Oh, I no. So whenever we talk about these people, I'm not talking about the actors or actresses unless we specifically mention the actor or actress. Anytime I am talking about them, I am talking about the character. Because the person playing the character and the character are not the same person. WWE. Sorry. My bad. They are a character. So.
And also, like, an actor can't control where the story is taking their characters.
Generally speaking, no.
They have some. Most actors they can have they'll have a say and have input into how the character is portrayed, but like their actions, that's the writers.
Oh my god!
I know. Crazy thought.
No. Blasphemer. Oh my god. Alright. This is very dense. We got a lot to unpack here.
Yes. So I think we should just get started.
Yeah. We're just going to get this party started. Okay.
Right. Episode 5. Big Whoop.
Is that literally what it's called?
Yes.
In my notes, it's called The Wrangler.
Oh my goodness, we have a wandering chicken.
Oh my god! What is the chicken? The chicken himself? The chicken? No, the rooster. That sounds way more intimidating. The rooster himself. Oh my god!
All right. So we start with Lucy and the ghoul. It's picking up right where the last episode left off.
Good thing I remembered that. What happened there? Good thing my brain didn't erase what happened.
Oh, that's right. You totally blanked that out, didn't you?
Yeah, I definitely didn't forget to watch the last part of the episode because there was a ending point that I thought we reached, and I think I paused it and I wandered off to do something, and I just. When I came back, I was convinced the episode was over, so I moved on to something else. And we watched, during last week's live stream, me discover that I didn't finish it.
Right.
Beautiful.
All right, so they run a whole 4 feet to get to cover behind the car. But they're like completely surrounded. There's like multiple death claws coming in. So like there's not really a hide for cover issue. The correct course of action is to just keep running.
Yeah, zigzag, run.
Lucy asks what weapon they should use, and the ghoul just like, "Do you have a rocket launcher?" I thought I thought that worked.
It did work. I also think that if you are in a multiplayer game and you talk to your fellow teammate and you are looking at the enemies and you go, what do you think I should do here? I feel like you're not qualified to deal with the situation at hand.
In fairness, Lucy does tell him, "I'm deferring to you on this," before they start running.
I mean, in a game, if
right,
if I'm playing and I go, "Hey, this big boss, what do you think I should do?" And I'm like, "I feel like you are under leveled at the moment. They're like level 3, and this is like a level 50 boss." And you're like, "Okay, so you're just gonna die, and we're gonna resurrect you at the end of all this." So, anyway, I mean, good thing to defer to him. That was one of the smarter things she does this episode.
Yep.
Probably the smartest thing she does this episode.
Then Dogmeat, aka the best character, runs through the bottom of the gate because it's like nice and flimsy underneath it. So yes, the ghoul just takes a grenade that he just suddenly has. He tosses it away, shoots it, causing it to explode. It distracts the death claws, and then they run and do the dramatic movie slide underneath the gate.
I do love that. I'm a big fan of. I am actually 100% out of grenades, but the cutscene requires me to have a grenade, so all of a sudden I have a grenade, even though I 1000% didn't. I had a habit in Halo to accidentally hit the grenade button and blow myself up.
Oh, I love that. That's so much fun when you're like, right, wrong button, damn it.
I was like, what is that noise? And then boom, and then you just hear Loki laughing, and I'm like, what did I do? He was like, so that's the grenade button, and I'm like, good thank you. Honestly, I didn't even know we had grenades until right now. So, amazing.
And then so they slide underneath the gate, and the death claws are stopped, even though I don't see why they couldn't just burst through that thing.
Hey, video game logic, okay? They're out of aggro. It's an invisible wall. They're not out of aggro rage. I'm not kidding. There are some points in this movie, in this series, that it is very much. There's very much video game logic being applied, and
we will get to that real soon. Actually,
there's some times where I go, okay, fine, because it is based off a video game, and I'm a little bit more lenient on that sometimes, But there are other times where I am not lenient at all because it's dumb.
It's almost like they're different mediums.
It's also like some of those work. So like like I said, the sliding underneath and then that locking you out, that's so video gamey.
Yes.
But it's kind of charming in how it's video gamey, so I kind of allow it. Right? Mm-hmm. That is for you to circle back around the super stupid long way that's going to take you 2 hours. So you can grind and then get back to the area. So your original thing was this very simple door that you had to walk through, but because you're under leveled, you can't get there yet. So now you have to do the 2 hour.
Mm-hmm. Or like in like almost every single tomb or something in Skyrim, you go through like this massive dungeon with all these traps and everything. You finally get the secret, relic or whatever that was in there, and then you just kind of go off to the side. There's like a lever. It opens like up a random door that you could not get to previously, and then you can just walk right out. So there is an entrance right there, but you can't get to it.
Yeah, there was a moment playing the Lords of Hatred campaign in Diablo 4 that, like, my character has something called Nether Step, which is basically a very fancy way of saying shadow-based underground teleportation.
Mm-hmm.
And I can go under like walls and stuff as long as there's like thin enough for the ability to finish its animation, right? So there's like, if there's like a huge gap, I'm not getting through there, right? Or there's a very thick wall, I'm not getting through there. But there was very obviously a thin wall that I could have just tunneled my ass under in order to get to the very special, like the shortcut it. And instead they made me go all the way around because, oh my God, there's goopy evil stuff blocking the doors. And I'm like, yeah, so I'm just going to tunnel through.
Right.
But it wouldn't let me do that. It would let me do that with every door as I was going through, but it wouldn't let me do that through the actual one, which was right beside where I needed to go. It was right beside the entrance. And it was, yeah, and I was like, okay. It's one of those moments where you're like, it's very video gamey.
Yeah.
Or, hey, look, there is some desk and a chair blocking the hallway. I couldn't possibly, I don't know, go around it, scooch through it, or anything. That is an impassable hallway, or I have to break something in order to get through it. Stupid. And it's just.
And Scott, speaker, welcome, guys.
Oh, hey, guys. How's it going? We're talking the full loot.
Anyway, so Lucy then asks, like, has Vegas always had giant lizard bold monsters?
Yes.
And then why would her dad go there? Like, these are good questions to ask. Props to Lucy. These are right questions.
These are good questions, yes. Answers? What are those?
Something this show really struggles to deal with. The ghoul then mentions that there were special vaults for management littered throughout all of California and Oregon and everywhere, but he never found one in Vegas, and he knows that's where his wife and daughter are. Even though he hasn't been there, he knows that's where they are, apparently.
He hasn't gotten the super secret map. He didn't do that super secret side quest. Hey, Google, just Google it, okay? They have all that shit online now, okay? You can probably find a detailed walkthrough on Reddit. So
very, very true. But Lucy, still kind of dealing with her jonesing, wants to just charge right back in and just shoot the death claws.
Let her.
All right.
Do it.
So the ghoul gives Lucy some caps and tells her to buy some Addictol because we just have to have a game reference. Because in the games, you can get addicted to if you use substances too often, you can become addicted to it, and it grants you a penalty.
If you start going through withdrawal, there is no badness if you are addicted to the drug and continuously take it.
Correct. Right. But he just like, okay, you can actually do this. Despite the fact that in just the previous episode, he had like a moment with her where he's like, you can do two things when you're addicted. You can either go through days or weeks of very painful withdrawal symptoms, or you can just embrace it. Oh, but here's this third option that can just whisk it away, no problem, because it's a game reference.
Yeah, you hadn't opened that dialogue tree yet, so it's fine.
Like, I understand it's from the game, but I then have to question, why give Lucy this subplot if you weren't going to explore it at all?
Like, genuinely, I don't even understand. Having watched these two episodes, why was that a plot? It really
It lasted for an episode.
It didn't really accomplish anything. Like, what was the point?
Yeah, I don't know why they did it. Like, why give Lucy an addiction issue? And like, so you'd think you could use that to have her like gain an understanding of what he's dealing with, because his sanity relies on taking a drug.
Yeah,
but they don't explore it at all.
like, they have it all there.
It's right there. It's right there, and they don't use it.
No, that's the Ghoul and Lucy's whole relationship. It's right there. Just use it. It's right there. It's perfect. Yeah. It's you set it up decently. You know, you have it, and
you set it up pretty well. You have two very competent actors. Just give them something to work with.
Give them depth.
I know.
Non-flashback depth. There we go.
Non-flashback depth. We'll get to that. So the Ghoul then just goes off to the bar because, you know, it's always a good idea to just give a drug addict money and just leave him be. That's great.
Yeah, that's what they always say to do.
Yeah. Always give a drug addict money. So he goes to the bar, and this bartender is like, "You look like you just seen Death Claws. They don't bother me too much." Like, what? You're okay with Death Claws being in the heart of your city?
We need to figure out like what is he on?
And but then he goes it doesn't really matter who's in charge. NCR, Legion, fucking robots, makes no matter to me. Always someone trying to tell us what to do. Long as they don't come around and charge me taxes, I don't give a fuck. You know, okay, based.
Going to. Well, also taxes are the reason taxes are supposed to exist, okay, are to fund
to enrich our politicians.
Yeah, to help fund the government so you pay the government so they can give you stuff, as in like roads and, you know.
Ideally, that's how it should work.
Ideally, that is what it was supposed to be. That's obviously not what it is now.
Right.
But you know,
we'll make this road. It needs to be made, so we'll have a toll, and that way the toll will eventually pay for the bridge. But then we'll just we have to, you know what? We'll just keep that toll there, even though the bridge is now paid for. We'll just keep it. Why not?
Yeah. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Anyway, the Ghoul tells him to shut up, and then he takes a drink and just kind of stares into the reflection of the mirror. And I thought that was a nice shot.
It was a nice shot.
And then he goes, and then we get a flashback, and I absolutely loved the Galaxy News logo. I want that. That was great.
Oh my god, it was pretty good.
And then we get a little reminder of Robert House, the CEO of Robco.
I'm sorry, who is that? See somebody important?
No, not really. No, okay. Just the CEO of Robco, who was totally not at that meeting where Barb suggested genocide. He totally was not there.
No,
even though
anyone that looked like him there.
Right. I mean, he also may have been the one who suggested that there's a lot of money in the end of the world.
A very smart person.
That might have been him. Yeah.
Very smart.
But then the camera pans over past the TV, and we see Cooper, Barb, and then the younger Hank at an airport. And I did break down Cooper looking really stylish with the shades and fedora.
He does look pretty stylish.
Yeah. And Hank has like a Vault-Tec briefcase handcuffed to his wrist. And he's just kind of like, he seems excited that he might be a target for a possible assassination attempt to get this thing.
Are you not excited about possible assassination attempt?
I Personally, I wouldn't want that. No. No. But then again, I'm also not a time traveler speaking to Candace Owens.
Oh my god.
Cooper goes into a phone booth to call his agent, but he's actually calling Moldaver.
Great, our favorite character.
God,
God, do I hate Lucy or Moldaver more?
Moldaver.
Oh, I don't know.
Lucy hasn't advocated genocide because she's butthurt.
Okay, that's true.
No, I will not let go of just like Moldaver is easily the worst character of this entire series. I hate her. Her plans make no sense. Miss Power to the people.
Yes.
So she's only in like the next phone booth over, or two phone booths over. Like she's right there.
Yes.
And like so he calls her booth and she says, "I'm glad you chose to do the right thing." No. Call me controversial, but assassination is never the right choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, if this is so important to you, if this is the right thing to do, Moldaver, then why aren't you getting your hands dirty? Why does it have to be Cooper?
She just got a pedicure.
Oh, okay. He's like, "Oh, is that what you call killing a man?" And she just very much like avoids that point and just goes, "Check the coin return." And he reaches in the coin return of the payphone and pulls out a vial of poison. It's like,
Cool.
you just left a vial of poison in this phone booth?
Yeah, I keep my vial.
What if some random person like went in, made a call, and then like went to get their change and pulled out a vial of poison? Now what, lady?
What, do you not keep your vials of poison in a phone booth? Where do you put yours?
I put them in my vial of poison box. I splooged on the edition on the expense.
The premium edition.
Yeah. You know, I travel with the my coat that has the little pocket of vials of poison in it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Very expensive, very inclusive. Exclusive, not inclusive.
It is inclusive, though. It includes a vial of poison, so
that's true. But yeah, like what if someone else just happened to use that public phone booth and then now you have no means of giving him the poison?
Nah, it's fine.
But then she starts moralizing that he's killed before, and he's like, "But that was in uniform."
I was at war, you bitch. What the fuck?
Wearing a costume doesn't make it any better.
Okay, so me and Michael Myers are not the same. Me, a war veteran, and Michael Myers
Right.
are not the same thing. Okay, that's fine.
There is a huge difference between killing somebody in the heat of battle and cold-blooded murder. A murder that would also just so happen to benefit her company. Just gotta throw that out there too. I think in this case, the ends justify the means. My note here is then why aren't you doing it?
It doesn't. They don't justify them that hard for me to get involved.
Yeah, it's It's all talk until it's actually time to pick up the knife, huh? Okay, sure. All right. So Cooper calls her out that people have always said that, and she doesn't actually say anything to rebut that. She doesn't reply to that.
Yeah, there's not a reply to that.
Cooper says that he'll stop the exchange from happening and give her back the cold fusion technology, which Vault-Tec already owns. They acquired that technology from buying out her company, so they would have the blueprints. So not that big of a problem. It would just delay things slightly.
Yeah, they have like their original copies. Everything,
right.
So.
So that wouldn't really do much. But he won't kill to do it. And then he leaves the booth and the vial of poison behind, and she looks pissed that he's not going to kill an innocent person.
How dare she not kill an innocent person for her? A stranger, essentially.
Then later, they're in Vegas, and we hear Tony Bennett singing, "I miss you, Tony. You were great." And there's like a protest of like, it looks like 5 people. It's like, really? You couldn't have gotten like a crowd together for you just get some extras? Really? There's only like 5 people in the shot.
Yeah, I mean, it's full. It's Amazon. They don't have a lot of money.
True, big gatherings are hard when there's no one being paid to be there.
True. Well, that's never stopped Amazon from.
I mean, at least they didn't do the Rings of Power thing where they just copy and pasted people. Remember that?
Oh my god, which is worse, the copying and pasting of people? So
copy and pasting, that's worse.
Okay, there's this magical thing called zooming that you could do.
That copy and paste was terrible.
It was.
I mean, I get it. I think that was filmed still during the pandemic, but still. Anyway, so then the congresswoman from that veterans event is there in not her state or district and is involved in the protest.
Cool.
Way to just look for photo ops there, politician. Glad you're representing your district well in another state. Good job.
Yeah, it works.
In fairness, it's not like we don't see that all the time.
Correct.
So Hank goes to the bar, and he has that the Vault-Tec highly sensitive equipment briefcase. He just goes to the bar with it. Like, great job.
Yeah. It's where I take all my top secret things.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? But then totally the real Robert House arrives, and he goes to Cooper. And he tells him that Mr. House wants to see him. And Cooper's like, huh?
Roshay.
And then the guy that's totally not House is in fact Robert House the whole time. Bum, bum, bum.
What? Oh my god. What? Oh my god.
I'm shocked. Well, not that shocked.
I tell you, I am shocked.
And he tells Cooper that he knows he's been there to kill him.
How did he know? We were doing such a subtle good job of hiding it.
Yeah.
From someone who has been known for being in favor of mass surveillance.
Yeah. I mean, we hid our activities in a public phone booth. What more could we have done?
I don't know.
We met in public diners and everything. We then cut to the snake oil salesman chicken fucker guy from season 1. Aren't you glad he's back?
I'm so glad. This was the one character I wanted to see return. So I'm very happy to see that he has returned.
Right.
And, you know, I'm so happy. There's not words to describe how happy I am about seeing him return.
I'm so glad he's here again. I missed him. I don't know about you. I loved this character. He wasn't irritating or cringe as hell. I loved him.
Very much.
I did like the music choice. Playing Luck Be the Lady as he's going into Vegas. That's a good choice.
Always a good choice, actually.
Yes, it is. And he just walked from SoCal to Vegas. He doesn't have anything with him outside of his box of wares. He doesn't have like a backpack of like food or water or even like a blanket. He just walked all the way from Southern California to Vegas.
Yeah. What do you mean? That's a short walk.
Yeah, it's only like 200 something miles.
You do that in an afternoon.
Yeah. And he stops by a small diner and he's flirting with a robot.
Ah, I see. We have a Lando Calrissian homosexual.
Yeah. And Hank is just suddenly there. He kind of like Michael Myers teleported. Just the shot's there, it cuts to like a different angle, and then it cuts back and boom, he's there.
Yeah. Yeah, is that surprising to you?
And he knocks the guy out with a crowbar. And then it cuts back to the Vault-Tec layer, I guess, that Hank has. I don't know how else to describe it.
No, that is very accurate. It is a Vault-Tec layer.
Yeah. And the snake oil guy has the mind control head blow uppy thing in the back of his neck. And Hank asks him if he'd like him to erase all his memories and identity. And the guy just goes, yeah, please. Like, you know what? I'm normally horrified at the idea of someone like losing themselves, but I'm okay. We'll erase this guy. I'm good with that.
He fucks chickens. I feel like we couldn't really get worse.
Yeah.
Oh no, we could get worse. But I don't want to see him get worse. So we're just
Yeah, you know what? This guy's a degenerate, horrible person. Yeah, you know what? Just you can go ahead. I'm not opposed to this.
You can control Z him. It's fine.
So Hank turns on the machine and the camera like pans back like we saw with when the other guy's head exploded, but this time nothing. It worked. Dun dun dun. So Hank now has mind control.
Cool.
All right. I wonder what they'll do with it. I'm sure it will be interesting. We also do see the camera also like moved past some of the cryo pods that are in the vault, and we do see Barb and Janie's pod, so they are there. Dun dun dun.
Oh my god.
I know. Aren't you glad that Barb survived?
Sometimes I wonder.
Yeah.
If that was the best call for her character.
Well, the writers try to fix certain things. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
We go back to Norm and the Vault 31 people.
Oh, good. I was missing them.
I do kind of like Norm.
He's okay. He's better than most. I'll put it that way.
And they arrive at the old Vault-Tec headquarters, and even though it's been 200 years, the place has not been picked completely clean. Sure, all right.
Yeah, that keeps happening.
In fairness, that is a problem in the games too. Like you can go to like an abandoned grocery store and still find like preserved goods. Like, sure, it's only been like 200 years since the bombs dropped. Sure, I'm sure this box of cereal is fine.
Yeah, obviously.
So there you start going around, and Ma June is here. You know, the old lady vendor from season 1 from Philly. Aren't you glad to see her again?
Kind of, actually, yeah. Because she was great for the most part. Kind of laid down the law, kind of made Lucy realize. No, she didn't realize.
But why is she here? She was in Philly.
She's a traveling NPC. All right. Actually, unironically, I think don't they say that the Brotherhood is occupying
there
Philly?
is a line to kind of explain it, but when you keep showing up when you keep having like the same background characters showing up all the time, it makes the world feel small.
That is true. I will say, running around in Diablo, there's a very small. I mean, you're talking maybe like 4 at max people that I constantly run into, but that's also because they're part of the integral part of the main storyline, and they're there because you actually know them. They're not just an NPC given a random name, you know.
Correct.
And once your quest line is done, you never see them again. That is true, but like they also don't. There's a reason they walk around, or there's a reason why there's certain, like the Oracle. The Oracle's walking around because she has shit to do. So stuff like that. There are a couple where that is, but again, this is one of those. If you're gonna do video game logic, you have to like setting up the blacksmith in the same blacksmith in different towns. Okay. I love Diablo 3, but motherfucker, like I didn't know that I was traveling with a caravan when I needed to go to a different like city. Okay. I didn't know. I didn't know it was that popular.
Or like in Skyrim when like there's like 7 actors, it feels like, voicing everybody.
Yeah, probably because there was 7 actors voicing everybody.
It's like if you go with the Stormcloak opening of the game and you follow him, it's the same guy voicing one guy and his own brother-in-law, and they're talking to each other, and it's the exact same voice. Like, that's really, amazing. Guys? Really? Anyway. So, Ma June and her lover, I guess.
Question mark.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't she call her Barb?
Let me look at my notes.
Yeah. If that's Barb, that's funny.
That is funny.
If that's the same Barb, that's funny.
Let's see. Let me look.
This is very important.
This is very important. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Give me keep going.
Okay.
And I'll yeah.
Okay. So Ma June takes Norm aside and they're talking about last season and how she met Lucy. And Ma June tells him Lucy's probably dead. And he's like, you don't know my sister. And she's like, I know the wasteland. And then she's like, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told her because this random ass girl left such an impression on her, apparently.
Yeah, apparently. Oh, it's Barv, by the way.
Okay. If this was Barb's fate, that would be funny. But okay, it's Barv. All right.
Yes.
Why name your character something so close to like one of the main cast?
I don't know.
This isn't Game of Thrones where characters are named after other people.
God, man. Aegon the Third, Aegon the 52nd.
Anyway, she's like, I'm gonna tell you what I told your sister. Go home.
True.
I'm like, well, help yourself to the supplies, but don't touch the roaches. Like, what? Why?
Well, damn, I was really looking forward to touching the roaches. So,
like, why are you just letting them have the supplies? Aren't you a merchant?
well, it's like you complete a quest and you can now go through their chest. All right, that appears out of fucking nowhere. Like, okay.
Oh, I've been granted access to the base. That means I can take anything that's in any chest in here, and there's no issues.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just, we're poor as shit. We don't even have the money to have proper floors. It's just mud. So here's a chest.
And there is a line where she's like, where Barv is like, why are you doing that? And she's like, I'm trying to be a better person. And then that's it. They leave. Okay. Thanks for the cameo.
Yeah, that was her dialogue, and it's fine.
And then we go back to Lucy, and she's she's at the store, and she realizes she doesn't have enough caps to buy the Addict doll. And then she notices that the back door to the place is open, and so she sneaks in to try to steal it. Now, this is also a plot line that you could explore with. Like, she's beginning to comprehend when you're desperate, you're going to take steps that challenge your morals. But they don't do anything with this idea.
What?
So she sees that the owner, quote unquote, we'll get to this, is like heading upstairs. So she sneaks in and grabs the Addict doll, and then she sees the Power Fist. That's a weapon in the games, and gotta say, it does look cool.
It did look cool. I've never seen the game, but I thought it looked pretty cool.
She got the one that looks like a meat tenderizer on the end of it.
Yeah.
There's another upgrade that you can get where it is a block of concrete with rebar sticking out.
Oh my god.
Oh, it looks so gnarly. Like, oh, that'd be awful to get hit with that thing.
Yes.
So she grabs that, and again, interesting idea. She's desperate. They need some better weaponry, and like she's, her moral compass is different. Suddenly, you could do something with this idea. It's right there. But then the guy comes back and he's like wearing a shirt that's like 9 times too small for him.
Hey, sometimes you don't get to choose, okay? When you get a clothing drop, you just slap that puppy on there.
I mean, that is true. So she starts sneaking out and sees a dead body stuffed into a barrel right by the front door.
Yeah. That's normal decoration.
Yeah. And then the guy sees her and he's like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "I just came in the wrong door." And he tries to like pass himself off as the owner, but there's like a portrait of the guy.
Yeah.
Like just randomly there. And if you're
gosh, okay. Why are you being rude?
I mean, he's wearing Sonny's hat, so that's just so that proves he is Sonny, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But so the guy's like, that guy tried to steal from me.
Uh-huh.
What? If you're trying to pass yourself off as Sonny, why are you wearing Sonny's clothes when there's an obvious size difference?
I lost some weight. I got on that Ozempic. All right, and then I blew up again once I got off the. Hey, it was apparently after. Okay, after the world ends, there's no more medicine or insurance. Okay, so I could no longer get my Ozempic covered, and I ballooned. All right,
okay, that's fair.
Apparently, eating beans every single meal for 200 years is not good for you. Nobody knew this. I am the solo study. So.
All right.
So,
so as Lucy is now just awkwardly talking, the guy grabs a gun, and I sympathize with him. just shut up.
Yeah.
But Lucy's like, "Don't grab that gun, or I'll be forced to shoot you."
I know.
He grabs the gun, she shoots him, and kills him. My next note here is Peter Griffin quote, "What was the point of all that?"
I don't know. She's changing, and I'm like, don't threaten me with a good time. Okay, she's not changing. Don't lie.
Yeah, because she goes over and she's like, "Sir, I'm sorry I had to shoot you," and then realizes he's actually dead. Like,
and then she's horrified.
Exactly. Like, where was this last season? You've killed before now. Why is this one different?
Honey, you married and fucked a guy who then immediately tried to kill you. I don't know. This wasn't there.
You shot Martha. You shot your mom.
Martha!
This is not the first time you've been forced to kill somebody. Why are we doing the horrified at her actions now? This is something they needed to do way before now.
Yeah, like when the pickle, when he was drowned in the pickle, which I still think was a waste of pickle.
I mean, true.
And a crime. But I don't know why. Why did it? What? Mm-hmm. It's like flipped.
Yeah.
Oh no, the drugs are making her feel empathy. No.
No. I mean, drugs are well known for making people very empathetic towards others and not making you selfish.
Yeah.
That's well known with drugs.
Yeah, we should give everybody drugs to make them less selfish.
Exactly. I would worry about our monetization if we were monetized.
Yeah, if we were in any way, shape, or form making any amount of laughable amounts of money on this, if we were making $1,
I know, we almost risked that 2 cents.
oh no.
Hey, Ram Bam.
Hello.
And then an NPC walked in and was like, "Oh, hi." That's it.
Thank goodness this is the end of the world, or you would be Red Dead warranted, okay?
I mean, I was kind of thinking they might actually do something with this idea, but we'll get to that.
No.
We cut back to the ghoul. Yodel count 30.
Hell yeah. I actually try my hardest to not notice the yodel counts. Like, I'm trying not to count them while I'm watching the show.
This season's been a lot more tame with it, to be fair. It was happening all the time in season 1.
It was.
So the ghoul, and he walks right into a flashback.
Amazing. We haven't had any of those.
No. This show needs some more backstory, I think. So I think we need more backstory sequences and flashbacks. Yeah. We need more of those.
More cowbell.
Right. So House and Cooper are talking, and he's like, "I saw the footage from your power armor, and I saw the death claw." And he believes it's tied to the future of the nation and his wife.
Sure, bud.
Is Vault Tech responsible for Death Claws too? Is that where we're going with this?
Yeah, why not?
I think that's answered later.
I don't know.
I don't remember. If I remember the games, the Death Claws were developed by the United States military.
That sounds like something they would do.
Yeah. But the show has not explained like the Enclave at all. So I don't know exactly what they're doing yet. And then Mr. House flat out says, despite what was said in the in that meeting that we saw in season 1, nobody in that meeting is going to drop the bombs. What? Okay, we're just sweeping for Barb, I guess.
Lol, JK. We were kidding.
Even though she flat out said we dropped the bombs ourselves, nobody wants to drop the bombs that was in that meeting. Like, what?
Oh, we're just playing around. It's
fine. And House tells him that the house always wins. Oh, buddy. And you like the Kino Casino reference? Did you get that? I'm very funny.
You are very funny, and I kind of got it.
But he tells him the house always wins, but he believes that he's not actually the house, that there's another player at the table, the one responsible for the death claws. Dun, dun, dun. But then he talks about how he doesn't quite know how Cooper fits into everything, but his calculations were affected when he joined Barb. And it's like, wait, if you don't know how he factors in, then how did that affect your calculations?
It did. What do you mean? Lies. Did it affect his calculations at all, Josh?
I mean, he said it did. He said the
No.
timetable jumped for like the end of the world's timetable jumped when he joined the war, or when he joined Barb, and he's like, you being here have affected the calculations, but I don't know how you did that. So how did you know how to input the data for your calculations? I'm confused.
It's okay. No one knows what's going on right now.
And then Cooper's like, "You're an idiot. You're a lunatic. I'm leaving." And then to prove how much of a lunatic he's not, he puts on like a thing, like a thingy on his head, and starts screaming at Cooper like he's a psychopath. That'll win him over.
That'll do it. That's good. I'm glad we decided to do that.
We cut back to Norm. I know Ram Bam. I'm very funny. Not a lot of people know this.
No, it's a secret.
Yeah. Back to Norm, and the one dude who I forget his name, but he's one of the two Vault 31 people who have lines.
I'm looking.
The girl's Claudia. I don't remember what his name is.
Hold on. I'm looking.
Okay. But he's he goes in. He goes to like a radio. That doesn't. Huh?
Is it Ronnie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. That's right.
Okay.
All right. So Ronnie, you remember Ronnie? He's
Definitely.
So memorable.
I had to look him up.
Ronnie, he goes to a radio and he's like, "We need to make contact with the investors." Like, dude, look around. Why would you think there aren't any investors left?
Oh, somebody thought last season that the stock prices would rise when the world ended.
I know.
So we're not dealing with the smartest people here. All right.
And it's like, I get that that's also like the point that they're trying to make, but it's not executed well.
No, not super well.
And then Claudia is the only person acting like she should be. She's been woken up 200 years later, and everything she knows and loves is dead and destroyed, and it's emotional for her. Because, like, for her, it's only been a week.
Yeah, it'd mess you up.
Like, why aren't more people acting like this? That is how that is a human reaction.
I don't know. I kind of wish they did. I mean, some of them did, like at the very beginning when they were first woke up, but they very quickly adapted.
Right.
Like weirdly quickly adapted.
Yeah. And then Norm comforts her. I think he's trying to get a little action. Just saying.
I'm gonna be real. I don't think Norm. I don't know. I really don't. Okay, I don't know.
I mean, she's cute.
No, I'm just saying, I don't know if Norm has any game. Okay, I don't like.
Well, after the nuclear apocalypse, your choices are a little slimmer.
I do not think these people have really grasped. Okay, that they, yeah, those billions of efficiency. Trying probably about like 100 to 200,000 now.
Yeah,
maybe 1 million if we're talking worldwide, which you no longer really have access to.
Uh,
Are there planes in the Fallout universe?
people have traveled in the Fallout universe. Like there are people who've like come over. There are still some people who like they've come over from Europe and stuff like that.
Is it by boat?
I believe so.
Okay. I just wouldn't know.
Anyway, she reveals that Bud's boss was Barbara Howard, and she was in charge of vault proposals.
Oh, good. So all the shitty vault things are
but-
because of you.
But we already knew that. That was one of the things that was established in the meeting.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Like
Yep.
we already know. We already like they were treating it like it's a big reveal, but it's like, but I saw season 1. We already know that. We knew Bud was under Barb. We knew that.
Oh, well, yes, I knew that. I just forgot what she did, other than the fact that she was like, we need to nuke the planet to increase our stock options.
That is kind of a big one, so I can understand, like, you forget other projects she was involved with.
Yes, we need to nuke the planet for our board, our stockholders, and to increase our stocks. Because that's all kind of hard to forget that whole scene.
Yeah. But then they go to Barb's old office. And she asks him if he's actually she says, you're not actually Bud's successor, are you? And he just admits to it. And she's like, well, everyone else is nuts and they're fully on board Bud's train, and if they find out that you took that away from him, there's no telling what they do. And like as they're saying that, the camera like goes over and Ronnie is like cartoonishly listening in on their conversation,
like not even attempting to be stealthy, just standing there. All right. It's like when you listen into a conversation in a game and like you hit the listen in button as like part of the dialogue starting off, but you're literally like clipping through one of the characters. What do you do? Yeah, I'm sneaking. Look at me being sneaky. I'm halfway through your torso.
I'm listening into that conversation over there. Just ignore the fact that my head is like right in this woman's chest.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's perfectly reasonable. Don't worry.
Yes.
And then Claudia's like, I need to get a drink, which,
fair.
She's had a rough week. So, you wake up to see the world destroyed. Oh, yeah.
That's a fair thing to want.
You go get a drink. I'm not sure how viable any booze you might find in the office might be.
Yeah.
200 years. I know alcohol can keep things, relatively sanitized, but eventually bacteria is going to win out.
Yeah, like I'm just not gonna risk it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Norm then starts logging into Barb's computer, and he finds files on the FEV, the Forced Evolutionary Virus.
And I went, huh? What the hell is that?
We haven't seen him yet. We will later in like the next episode, but the FEV virus is what created the super mutants.
Oh, good.
So Barb's apparently overseeing super mutants as well. All right.
Barb, you are a winner. You you suggest nuclear destruction,
Right.
and you're also in charge of all the vault, of which there is bad, very bad stuff. Okay.
And now also overseeing the FAV virus.
Yes.
Great. But then Ronnie attacks Norm and Norm passes out. We cut to Lucy and she's walking and then she takes the Addictol. So nobody's asking any questions about Sonny's dead body or the fat guy that was passing himself off as Sonny. Like, you could have done something with this whole idea. Like, you know, this city that's actually somewhat kind of like organized. Like, maybe they have like a local sheriff that's like, all right, Missy, explain yourself or something like that. No, you're not going to do that. Okay. She's just free to go after the death of like your like a merchant.
Yeah.
All
we
right.
don't need those.
And then projectile vomiting. Thanks, Amazon. I needed to see this.
Good thing I have forgotten what that looks like. So we are good to go there. My brain blacked it out. I do not remember what that looks like, and I'm perfectly fine with that.
But then Lucy gets to the hotel that the ghoul's at. I don't remember him saying that they were staying at a hotel, but all right. She completed the quest line and then it just defaulted back to the main quest, so she just walked back to like wherever the ghoul was.
Yeah.
And then we see the snake oil guy, and he's all cleaned up, looking really dapper. And he has a message from Hank to Lucy. And he tells her that Hank is in a secured underground facility that they won't be able to get into, and that he has the ghoul's wife and daughter.
Cool.
And then Hank makes a deal to the ghoul that he'll keep Barb and Janie safe if he takes Lucy back to her vault. Here we go.
Fair deal.
Lucy says, you can actually be considering this. Yes, he can. This is his family.
I told Loki, I said, not only am I considering it, but I never questioned it, and that is what is going to happen. Because I'm sorry. So this would have been a lot more meaningful, Amazon, if we would have, I don't know, built up their relationship to be more like father and daughter, and now you have a second father figure betraying her. You know that thing I said that we should have done? And he's having to give up the potential for seeing his actual wife and his actual child. The potential.
Which would also be a lot more impactful, though.
Yes.
If we hadn't seen Barb be a monster.
Yes. So if Barb
there's that too. That's another problem.
If Barb was, I don't know, just another cog in the wheel that basically was like, well, if you want to survive this is what's going to happen, and if you want to survive it, you're going to have to play ball. And so she is basically sacrificing her morals for her family. And you've seen the ghoul sacrificing.
I think that's what they want.
No, I know that's what they want. That's not what happened. The ghoul. Correct. Is sacrifice his world for his family, right? And he's giving up his new, basically kind of adoptive daughter for his actual wife and kid, right? And that's like a breaking point.
Because like, I don't know about you, I always slice off the finger of my adopted child.
Yeah. I do that every Tuesday.
But yeah, I completely agree with you. Like this scene, it's like they wanted this to be like a moment of Lucy feels betrayed by like this guy that's kind of taken on the role of being her father. The problem is you made her actual dad a cartoon villain, but the ghoul's not been like that nice to her throughout the whole series. So like we don't see that relationship developing that you clearly want this to have.
Correct.
So I was just kind of like, why wouldn't he think of doing this? Like, of course he would be accepting this deal. Why are you surprised by this, Lucy?
Because she's dumb.
I would agree. So the ghoul then shoots her with a tranquilizer, and he gets like little flashbacks to when he's like on like a mechanical bomb, like that's like a mechanical bull.
Love that.
He's just kind of like remembering the party, and the snake oil guy's like, "Great, I'll be right back." And Ghoul's like, "You just take a nap, and when you wake up, you'll be back home." And he's just kind of taking a drink, lost in thought. Lucy struggles to her feet and punches him with the power fist. And he goes flying out the window, and he gets impaled by, I guess that was a street light pulse or something. I don't know what that was. Like, it's just a random pole is there.
Yes. And I paused and walked away for a moment.
She's like, I thought we were friends. Like, based on what the show has shown us, I don't see how she thought that. Like, maybe having like a mutual understanding, but like from what the show has shown us, I didn't see friends.
I did not even remotely see friends. I am so mad.
But she thought they were friends, and so she can't understand why he'd want to try to keep his wife and daughter safe. That's being a good friend.
Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. No, it makes total sense, dude. Okay. I am so fucking happy that it makes total sense to everybody.
She passes out, and Hank just uses his teleportation powers, and boom, he's there. End of episode 5.
And I went, fuck this show.
So, go on, let it out. I can tell you have something to say about this whole scene.
I hate this bitch. Okay, what the shit? Okay, I really, this is what you're gonna do? Really? Are you shitting me? You haven't even bothered to try to get close to him. As like you didn't try. You did all the fucking bullshit. Like you didn't try. You didn't open the dialogue tree or whatever. You didn't try. You did whatever. You can't empathize? You didn't realize you gave up him for some random bitch that ended up dying 5 seconds later, right? To the point that she doesn't even have a character name.
The very important character of woman.
Yes, she's literally just called like woman. Okay, like she's not even important. You just gave him up. Right? And guess what he did? He came and saved you. He came and saved you after you basically told him to fucking die. And you know what he's probably going to do? He's probably going to come save you again, you dumb bitch. All right? God, I hate you. You're just like the worst. Ugh.
So, thoughts of episode 5?
Stupid bitch.
Yeah, the biggest problem I already mentioned, like we have not really seen them develop a father-daughter bond. which is clearly what they wanted for this moment.
Correct.
And I get both actors are perfectly capable. Like,
Yeah.
they're trying. The writing is just
buddy.
complete. They're just the writing completely lets them down.
Yep. Yes, it does. Oh my god.
Episode 6.
Great.
The other player. We start with Barb in a whole bunch of corporate meetings.
Good.
And young Hank is taking notes for her. And then Fake House offers the brain control technology neck thingy that we keep seeing. That was, blowing up heads previously. And now controlling the snake oil guy. And so he offers the brain control technology in exchange for the cold fusion tech. And Hank is just like cartoonishly like staring at the technology that he's later going to be using. Like, okay, guys, calm down.
Right.
But then after the meeting, Barb picks up a picture of her family and it zooms in and we get a single tear. If only there was a way to, I don't know, not bomb the entire planet. Maybe not do that, Barb, and you wouldn't have to like worry about your daughter.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah. Then we go to the ghoul, and the ghoul is struggling to trying to climb off the pole, and Yodel count 31.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm mad. Not the yodel, obviously.
I was gonna say, you gotta love the yodel.
The yodel is fine.
If you watch the show with closed captions, it says vocalist yodeling. I love that.
That is funny.
And the ghoul is trying to reach his satchel that has the drugs because he's starting to go feral. And Dog Meat's there, and
Good.
he's like, "Come on, Dog Meat, give me my satchel. I need to get it." And the dog picks up his hat, and then he yells at Dog Meat, and Dog Meat runs away. So now that's a minus point for the episode because he yelled at the dog.
Well, it's a minus point also that the dog has stolen a hat. It's a double minus, all right? You yelled at dog, dog stole hat, dog is no longer in episode.
Yes, he is.
No. The audience doesn't know. As of right now, the dog is no longer in episode.
I mean, that's fair.
What, are you spoiling things for people?
We can't spoil this. We can't spoil things on the show where we talk about every detail of the episodes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't spoil it. What are you doing?
I guess Dog Meat won the ghoul on a pole match, like in the dying days of WCW.
Oh my god.
They did so many stupid things on a pole match. Contracts, gloves, luchador masks, and of course the most infamous one, Buff Bagwell's mom.
What?
Like, okay, guys, sure. So Yes, so he yells at dog meat, and that is a minus for the episode overall.
Yeah, well, it's a minus because we lose the dog for a while. Maybe even the whole episode, oh my goodness. And we lose the awesome hat. And we have two of our favorite characters yelling at each other, and we don't like it when they fight. Okay.
No, I don't like it when they fight. Just can't dog meat and ghoul get along?
Yeah, that's all we ask.
Flashback and
Great.
Cooper tells Barb that she's a monster.
And I went, yes, Play Queen. We stand Cooper. He finally decided to be an intelligent man. I'm so proud. All right. He told Moldaver to fuck off. He told Hal she's a lunatic, which he is. And he told his wife she's a monster, which we all agree that she is. So Cooper, Flashback Cooper's on a roll here, actually.
But she's like, excuse me? And he's like, I know what you're planning to do, Barb.
I know what you did last time.
And then it cuts away.
And no!
I am so tired of this lazy writing trope where they cut away right as the conversation really should start. They focus conversations on nonsense stuff, but then like, ooh, we got something here. It then cuts away, and then we see the aftermath of the conversation. It's like, no! You're missing where the drama is. And the reason why is because they know they are not skilled enough to actually write the scene.
Decent drama does take skill.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
But it's like this is a scene, this confrontation, you have so much drama here. We need to see it.
Yes.
We see like the end of this conversation later.
No,
but this is like, but I want to see this conversation.
I want to see the tea. Give me the tea.
But I'm just gonna throw this out there. They might need some counseling.
I don't know if this one's surviving.
We cut to Lucy.
Good. That's awesome. I really want to see her now.
She wakes up in the Vault-Tec lair. I don't know how else to describe it.
No, that is a Vault-Tec. Yes, that is a Vault-Tec lair. There's no other way to describe it, really.
And then I have here in my notes. Wait, the ghoul said when he drugged her that she'd wake up back home. So that would imply that he gave her enough sedatives that it would knock her out for like the weeks to take her back home.
There's no traveling here.
So, how long was she out?
I don't know,
man. And Hank left her a very lovely dress. I gotta say, it would work on her.
Who the fuck did you get it tailored?
I don't know.
Like, where is this nice material coming from?
And like she doesn't even like, despite the fact that she's been wearing this jumpsuit for weeks at this point, she doesn't even entertain the idea of changing clothes.
I'm changing clothes. Okay,
it's like, why would you not put that on?
First of all, it's the first clean thing you've had in forever. Okay.
Right. But she tries sneaking out and leaving, and she sees,
yeah, good idea.
She sees 2 Legion guards coming in, and she's like, oh no, not these guys again. She grabs like a fire extinguisher to like defend herself, and they see her and they just smile and like, oh hey, welcome, good morning.
Smile and wave, boy.
And they continue walking off, and they have those mind control neck thingies.
Cool.
And then she walks into a room, and everyone's doing like almost a choreographed movements as they're like all passing things from one desk to the other to syncopated clock, which I appreciate. But they're making the mind controlled doodads, and
Cool.
all of them have the mind controlled doodads.
Awesome. It's like robots making more robots.
Basically. So Lucy just continues this look for Hank, and she eventually finds his room, and he is making dinner. That's thoughtful.
That's so nice.
Yeah. And he's like, we never got to have our discussion about All Quiet. And I admit I've never read the book, so I know nothing about it.
Yeah, I was like, what do you mean? Is that like a code word or?
I mean, he had the book right there on the table, and we see it.
I know, but to be fair, I was also eating food, and I wasn't looking at the screen. I'd eat, like 100% of the time. You know, like I was like,
that's fair.
Away, I was like, what is All Quiet? And I was like, oh, a book. Okay.
And he's like, what did you think of the ending? And she's like, I never finished it. Which, I mean, he said that they were going to discuss it after her honeymoon. Things got busy for her after that. I think that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, she kind of got distracted.
Yeah.
And I'm still not 100% sure how much at fault you are for that, Hank. I don't know.
I'm not gonna ever let the show forget that Moldaver was responsible for Lucy almost getting killed, even though we're supposed to believe she and her mom were lovers. Like, okay.
Let's Bonios.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
But he's like, my biggest takeaway from the book was how so many people were fighting over nothing, just like the surface. Like, yeah, thank you, got it. I'm not that dumb, show.
What do you mean? There's people fighting on the surface show? I actually haven't really seen you show that, so you know.
But then when his back's to her, she grabs a pair of scissors and puts it to his neck, and she's like, I'm taking you back to Vault 33 to face justice. Okay, we're still on this. All right.
You are stupid. You are the dumbest kid. You're the worst. You are 0 out of 10. I have nothing for you. All right. Except I hope you die. That's all. That's all I got for you, Lucy. I doubt you will. But I kind of hope you'll slowly get radiation poisoning after being on the surface for so long, and you will die in a horrible way. So, that's just my preference.
Yeah. Yeah, I know how tolerant you are for characters that make incredibly stupid decisions constantly.
I am very tolerant,
right.
Which is why I want her to die slowly.
And he's like, well, I was afraid the wasteland would change you.
Oh, well, by fucking God, Hank, she has fought that tooth and nail of changing as a character, so you didn't need to worry about that.
And he's like, well, if you really want to arrest me by the book, you'll need one of these. And he just opens up the random drawer that he just happens to be standing next to, and there's a pair of handcuffs. Like, what? Why do you have that?
He just has that in every drawer in his room.
I guess in case he ever feels kinky, I guess. I have whatever.
Hey, I'm
not going to kink shame Kyle MacLachlan.
I'm not kink shaming Hank. It's Hank.
But she's like, I'm taking you back for the murdering people of Shady Sands.
Do you have any proof for that, Lucy?
Like, one, proof, but also, outside of your mom, who else from Vault 33 was affected by the destruction of Shady Sands?
It's gonna sound terrible. Nobody fucking cares about the people of Shady
Why?
Sands in Vault 30.
Yeah. Exactly. No one in Vault 33 would care because, frankly, it wasn't a crime against them.
Correct.
But then he surrenders to her, and Lucy looks confused. So
I am also confused.
But here's the thing, though. She's confused that he's giving himself up. So did she really not have a plan?
No.
For arresting him?
No.
She just kept saying, "I'm gonna bring him to justice," but then when she actually gets there, and he's like, "Okay," she doesn't know what to do. So she had no plan.
No.
Was she gonna fight her dad and maybe even kill him? But the idea of him surrendering has completely shocked her. So despite all her talk of bringing him to justice, she actually had no clue what that might look like.
Okay, all right, I hate to defend Lucy, my fucking god, but to be fair, if I was in Lucy's situation, which I wouldn't be because I'm not a fucking idiot, but I probably would. Okay, let's put it this way: if I was playing Lucy in a video game, and the main bad guy, my character, was trying to chase after, I finally got to a point where I had in a situation, and he went, "All right, I'm gonna give up." I'm immediately suspicious because, okay, so you made me run. You stole power armor. You made me go all the God knows how many fucking miles I had to walk in order to get to where you are. I had to fight off death claws. Okay, I had to deal with all this other horse shit, and then you kidnapped me, which is the only way I was able to get inside this stupid place in the first place. I still don't know where I am technically. It's not like it's marked on a map or something. All right. So I don't even know where I am, and like, I came all the way here, and I finally get you cornered. And your lair, and you're like, yeah, that's fine. Here, lock me up. It's all good. And what? Like, what are we doing after that? And you're just gonna give up? Okay, so he has a bunch of fucking mind control. There's a room of mind control people who I'm sure have a protocol of some bullshit, right? Who I have to fight to get out. I don't see, like, why is he giving up so easily when he made you he made it so difficult to find him in the first place? This is a trap. Fuck. Okay, so he's definitely he planned better than I did for him being arrested. So I'm gonna have to figure out what the hell's going on pretty quick, or else I am doomed. So I the fact that she isn't immediately suspicious pissed me off further, because I was like, dude, what are you... Okay, there's innocence and there's naivety, and then there's being a dumbass. You're being a dumbass. All right? Being hell-bent on bringing him to justice, fine. As stupid as that is kind of in line with her character, because she is trying to keep her life together from before, right? She is trying. She's trying to just do this little side quest and then go back to Vault 33 and never, ever leave again. In fact, that's probably exactly what the plan is. I'm going to bring my dad to justice. He's going to sit in a cell, and then I'm going to go back to how my life was literally before all of this happened.
That's and Loki, I agree. But by this point, Lucy has been out of the vault and been in the wasteland for weeks.
Correct.
She should know better by now. And this show refuses to let her grow.
No. I'm totally cool. I'm totally cool with watching her grow. In fact, I really was looking forward to that, of her watching her grow. And I'm totally fine with all the dumb people that Norm released acting like dumb people. Like, just very much in denial, walking around in literally a shithole of desert. Okay, in this like a dilapidated s building, and they're like, no, all we have to do is this, and then it's like the whole world is like a fucking Uno reverse, and we're just back to normal, right? And it's fine, and we'll wake up in our bed tomorrow. And it's like they were sold that dream to get into these pods, and then and now they're all like in super denial, and they're hoping that the person in charge knows what they're doing because they're scared shitless if they don't. So I'm fine with that, and that's a great representation of that. Lucy has been outside of the vault for weeks, and I really wanted her to grow more. And she keeps like growing a little bit and then reverting, and it's pissing me off.
I detest the 2 steps forward, 1 step back approach that you see a lot in shows now.
Yes.
I detest it.
Yeah. It's okay to do it a couple times, right? Especially at the beginning of their character where they're kind of shakily growing, but like now we're way too far into this. Lucy needs to stop being that. Now, good. I still don't have
Jamie ending back up with Cersei at the end.
Stop. First of all, to be perfectly honest with you, I could probably rewatch Fallout. I can't rewatch season 8 of Game of Thrones. Okay, so
that, you know what, fair.
I can rewatch Fallout. I can't rewatch season 8. So, I think that tells you everything.
Yeah.
Is this a great show? No, not in my opinion. I don't think it's that great of a show. I still think the costuming and the set design and the makeup is fucking absolutely stellar. But I will say that I like dog meat. I like the ghoul.
Dog meat is the goat.
And Betsy. Those are
and Betty, right?
Oh, Betty, yes. I love her so much I forgot her name. We still don't have fucking closure on the fucking Canadian bitch. Do we?
Not yet.
Do we?
No, not yet. I don't think she even appeared in this episode.
No. So I'm totally cool with Vault Dwellers being dumb.
Naive.
And naive. I'm sorry. Are being naive. Lucy has entered into the category of dumb at this point, right?
Yes.
Like, is it okay? Do I think she's silly for wanting to bring back her dad to justice in Vault 33? Yeah, I think he's silly. I think it's also in line with her character. I think they wasted an opportunity making her and the ghoul more of a father-daughter duo, right?
Right.
Because she had lost her daddy, she had lost, like, I just think that was right there. Literally, they wrote all of that around it and just didn't follow through on that. They even wrote the archetypes of the characters to be that. They wrote everything but the actual dialogue for those characters to be that. And like I said, I don't mind her being like, oh, I'm getting justice, and then really not having a plan as to how to actually achieve that, because she was so focused on getting justice that she was like, all right, in A, I'm going to capture him, and C, he's going to receive justice in Vault 33. I have no idea what the fuck B is, but I'll know when I get there. And she's literally there right now, and she has no fucking clue. That's all fine and dandy. But she's not. There are certain things that she should have grown on. It's pissing me off.
Correct.
She's been out and exposed, and in a world where you learn quickly or die, she has somehow managed to not die. So that's just me. I'm about that. Like I said, I can rewatch Fallout. I can't rewatch season 8 of Game of Thrones. So even like really comparing them, bad Josh. Bad choice. Not fair. Not fair for the Fallout. Okay. I apologize to Fallout right now.
I'm sorry that I compared you to one of the worst moments in television history.
Honestly, probably
All
the
of
worst
season
finale.
8.
Yeah, probably the worst final season. I don't know. There's some bad ones. There's some really bad ones. The How I Met Your Mother finale is one of the worst things I've seen as well. Where
Seinfeld is often regarded as having a pretty terrible ending.
And they're like, "Oh, this is your mother," and then like they go, "Lol, never mind, she died." And also, I got that with my ex, who we were super toxic together with. You went, what? What do you mean? Stupid. Anyway,
Anyway.
So,
Hank then starts reminding her of when she was 5 and made a potato battery flashlight. Like, that's a bit different than you meddling with mind control, buddy.
No, it's the same thing. What do you mean?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And then she get moving and they leave, and I just had the thought of, oh god, could you imagine an escort mission where you had to walk someone from Vegas to LA?
And your starting point is an underground bunker that
Is
has
it's somewhere around Vegas.
And has, like, for as far as you're aware, has God knows how many mind controlled people.
Right. Like, that would be a nightmare of a mission. Like, that would be one of those "are you kidding me" game. No, I'm done.
I was like, nah.
We cut to Maximus and Thaddeus. Yeah.
And again, that's kind of my reaction at this point. I love the ghoul. The ghoul, I don't think the ghoul has really upset me yet. He occasionally yells at the dog, but
he did stab the dog in like episode 2.
The dog is immortal. All right, we're gonna pretend that he knew that.
Anyway, so Thaddeus finally leaves the power armor that he'd been in for like 3 episodes at this point.
What?
And he's like, hey, it's a shame to leave that thing behind. Like, dude, you know that they could track it. And Maximus then tells him that. But Thaddeus should know that. So why are they mentioning it?
Honestly, it might just be as simple as I missed feeling normal for like 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, I felt normal, and now I have to face the fact that I'm a ghoul in this plant, you know? I was like, I was back home, and now I'm not.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. But Maximus is looking at the relic that Dane gave him and didn't go with him afterwards, so she committed treason, so I'm assuming she gets executed.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know how Dane is still alive.
Yeah.
Based on the fact that they self-mutilated.
Yeah.
In order to get out of duty.
Yeah, about that. Anyway, so they're looking at the relic, and Thaddeus is like, we should sell it. To who? Who do you know has a cold fusion generator that can make use of it?
I know somebody. Her name's Moldaver.
Yeah. Yeah, but they already have one.
No. A vault. We're gonna put it in Vault 33's water, and it's gonna make it go forever. Infinite water glitch.
What?
No, you
What
don't
if
want to throw the cold fusion
what?
reactor in some water and it just infinitely makes water. That's not how that works.
No,
No.
it doesn't. But what what if they just sold it back to the Brotherhood?
So what the Brotherhood would do, from what I have gathered, what they should be doing is they would absolutely mow them down. So they'd get the thing, and then they're like, "Here's our money," and the money is maybe like a bunch of plasma grenades that explodes in their face, or they just mow them down with that armor. So,
Probably.
nah.
But Maximus wants to give it to the right person.
Good thing there's a lot of those people out there right now.
It's like, but again, the right person would need to have a cold fusion generator. So who is the right person to have this, dude?
My cat.
But then Thaddeus is like, well, go ahead, name one good person, and then Maximus says, that girl I met. Like
Cool.
you don't even have her, you don't even remember her name.
It's all right. It's fair enough.
But either way, simp.
So
That's a simpy line. Like, oh, you know, that girl I met who I hung out with for like 3 days.
yeah, she should know what's something to do with it.
Right. Obviously, she would know all about a cold fusion generator because she had a head that had the piece of it in it, I guess.
Yeah, she carried a decapitated head around with her for a while, so she knows what she's doing.
Yeah. But then Thaddeus points out, you know, if they sold it and they made a lot of money, then they would have the means to actually be better people.
Yeah, money is notorious for making people better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And we cut to the ghoul, and he's starting to go feral, and he's beginning to like tell himself what his name is and what his daughter's name is, which is one of those signs we saw back in season 1. And he tries to climb up the pole, but then he slips back down. And then a really big creature just comes in and saves him.
Thank God. I am.
And then the greatest subplot that has ever subplotted starts back up. Vault 33 and Reg throwing his incest parties.
Cool. I forgot about that. It's awesome. Reg being one of the worst characters at this point. We keep saying that over and over again, but it's because
Reg is unbelievably selfish.
We keep forgetting like how bad some of these people are character-wise. And then we are reminded when we revisit their plotline and we're like, oh yeah, they are garbage. Like, he's literally throwing a party to make himself feel better and not as alone. Like he's becoming popular in high school for the first time in his life. And he is in the middle of a drought. Yes, he's literally fucking every single one of those people over. And so this is what's going to happen. So inevitably, when the water runs out,
yep,
Reg will die. Just so we're clear.
Pretty much. But he's having a big party for his group, and we have Uranium Fever playing because that's the song that's in the games. That's admittedly like really good at mimicking the 50s style. But then the our the person we stand for, Betty, comes in with a bunch of guards and like, this is over.
And I went, yes, Queen.
Like, thank you. And Reg is like, you can't stop us. You signed you signed our snack budget request. And she's like, there's a drought. And Reg is like, I'm finally like not hiding and ashamed of who I am. Like, no one's saying you should be, but there's a drought, dude. You can't just throw a party because you feel like it. When I think in the last episode we covered, I think episode 4, we saw like the plants were so dry, like the leaves are starting to like break off.
Yep.
Like, I know, Ram Bam. I make this sound really exciting because I love this subplot so much. It's not that Reg is incredibly selfish and stupid.
We all my homies hate Reg.
And my note here is Betty should just bitch slap his smug face.
I concur.
And then Reg defiantly eats Jello in front of her, and people are like, yeah, Reg. I'm like, what is happening?
How is everyone here stupid?
Yeah, this is not how small communities act in the middle of a crisis.
Wait, are they aware of the crisis?
She flat out told them at this meeting.
Okay, I was like, if they weren't aware, then I couldn't remember if she told them or not in a previous episode.
Yes, she had mentioned that they were now on rations.
Although, you know what? I have noticed, and maybe you've done this too, Vault Dwellers have been known to be a little selfish. But if they were at this level of selfish, I feel like they wouldn't have lasted 200 years.
No, they wouldn't have.
So.
And then we go over to Vault 32. And people are noticing that Woody is missing.
No.
Not that fat loser, no.
How dare you speak of Woody in such a bad way?
He might be the dumbest character in this show, and that is saying something.
I was like, I don't know about that. All right.
He made a report to the overseer about the overseer's reactions, and then was confused that she just like, well, I guess that's done. He was remarkably stupid.
He was raised, and how the way that he was raised, I understand the initial reason why he would do that, but he also has the survival skills of a fucking
turnip.
There we go. Of a what turnip? There we go. Even more so.
But people are like, man, Woody's missing. Everyone certainly loves Woody. Who could hate him? I don't know. Maybe someone who has shown an element of being rather cold towards people.
No one's ever been cold to anybody here. I don't know what you're talking about.
Especially someone who would have knowledge that would undermine their position of authority. I mean, I can't imagine why anyone would want to harm Woody.
No, he's just
missing. He's just missing.
He's just lost. Okay,
right.
He still couldn't remember how to get back to his room, so he accidentally got lost in the back rooms. Okay.
Right.
And he can't find his way home. All right. He'll fall out of the sky shortly. It's okay.
And but then people are like, "Oh, by the way, Chet, congratulations on your wedding tomorrow." And he's like, "Excuse
Oh my
me?"
god. I like lost my mind. I was like, Chet, are you like, I'm not even sure you're dating her. After a year though, if you're dating her, you're like a babysitter. All right, that's like all you do.
But he goes over and there's a poster announcing Steph's and Chet's wedding, and it even says tomorrow.
The way I would have just not handled that with any amount of poise. I immediately would have just been like, "Yeah, I'm not getting married. I don't know what we're talking about here."
And my next note here is Steph is being unnecessarily stupid.
Correct. I don't know what was the purpose of this.
Like you already have him wrapped around your finger. Why not just continue to work? Like, what's the rush in forcing him to marry you? Like, just kind of continue to, like, wrap him around your finger a little bit more, and eventually he'll just agree to it.
He will. He does that with everything else, apparently.
Right. We cut back to the ghoul. Enough of that.
Yeah.
And the ghoul is like hoisted up on something. It's kind of hard to see. This scene was dark.
It was dark.
And I don't mean like dark in tone. I mean it was literally like it was hard to see.
Yeah, it was a little weird, but
not Game of Thrones season 8 episode 3 dark, where it's like I can't tell what I have no idea what's happening.
Just get a better.
Just adjust your own TV. It's not our filmmaking. That wasn't the problem.
Go out and buy a super expensive TV, 4K, so that you can fucking watch our show. What do you mean?
Oh, that was one of the dumbest responses. Like, talk about being tone deaf.
Yes.
Anyway. So, this is clearly a super mutant.
Glad that was super clear to you.
It's very super clear to someone who's played any part of the games. But this super mutant is way more intelligent than any that they've ever depicted in the games before. Like they can talk, but like higher cognitive things is kind of beyond them. Okay. So this super mutant going like, there's a war coming. We need our best soldier. Like, what the hell's this? But then the super mutant just takes out a piece of uranium. He just has.
Yeah, it was in his inventory, and he got it. And it's fine.
Yeah. And then he's like, this is bad for them, but it's good for you. And then he shoves it right into the impaled hole in his chest, in the ghoul's chest. And the radiation just starts healing him.
He got that class upgrade.
I guess so.
So now has a subclass of his class is ghoul, right? So he's a class ghoul, right. And now he's subclass the irradiated one. So yeah, I thought that was pretty obvious.
Yeah, of course. And he's but the super mutant's like, there's a war coming and we need you. And he's like, I've been in the wasteland for over 200 years. I kind of work alone. And the super mutant's like, well, how's that worked out for you? Like, well, I mean, obviously he's been around for 200 years without going feral, so he's doing pretty well.
considering, everything, I think he's doing pretty good.
But then the super mutant comes into the light, and like they really should have just kept him in shadows. That looked terrible.
Yeah, that's not one of the better things. It was like whoever who's been working on costuming and makeup and all of that, whoever did that went home for the day. And just
Yeah, because
and they still got this scene.
Because instead we just got like this CGI face. It did not look great.
It was
but he's like, well, if you work alone, well, if you're not going to work for us, then you can't know where we live. And then the Jolly Green Giant just knocks him out.
Oh, okay.
Like, that happened. All right.
Cool.
And then we go back. We have a flashback, and we continue. We get to the tail end of the conversation with Barb and Cooper that we should have seen the entire thing of.
No, I'm not. I wanted the tea.
But Barb is big mad that Cooper just seems to be against genocide for some reason.
I mean, aren't you pro genocide? No, you're not. That's a bad thing to be. Oh,
yeah. And he's like, but you're talking about killing billions of people. Like, are you seriously gonna kill billions of people for our daughter? And she's like, wouldn't you?
Yeah, obviously. Would you not? No, I actually would have just, not done that.
No. And also, she's talking about like saving her from genocide, the one you're causing.
You threw that out on the table just so we're
yeah. So it's like it's saving her from the genocide you are self-inflicting on her. That's on you. You're the bad guy here, Barb.
What's that meme? The guy's pedaling along, sticks a stick in his bike, and then falls over, and then yells at the bike.
I was thinking of the shoveling meme.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, where they're shoveling shit, goes over the wall, and then more comes over.
Yes.
Yeah, and she's like, there's worse people out there than me. And he's like, who could possibly be worse than you? Like,
also, I'm sure Hitler's general said that about Hitler. Do you think anybody in charge of Auschwitz is going to be considered a good person because of whatever? Okay, I'm just saying. Hey, maybe Hitler could say, "I'm not as bad as Genghis Khan." Do you want to continue this argument? This is an argument you want to continue going to.
Yeah, I'm sure Rommel was like, well, I mean, I'm not Hitler bad. Yeah. But yeah.
Like Fidel Castro's like, I'm no Hitler, so
right, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what the big deal is. A lot of people are upset. It's like, yeah, well, they have people like, I'm not Satan, my God.
Right.
It's like, what do you think this is? It's like, yeah. That is never an argument.
I might have been Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant, but I knew nothing of what was going on. By the way, can I develop a Star Wars show?
Yeah, I never yeah, you know what? I never I'm not Epstein.
Right.
Okay, I'm only his assistant. That's fine, I didn't do the stuff. I just guided them into doing it. It's fine. I never participated in that,
Yeah.
Stupid. Such
really dumb. But then we see Barb is asking young Betty, hey, get me information on the cold fusion device and everything we have on that. It's like, but this is the device that you acquired from buying Moldaver's company.
Oh my god, you're right.
So you should already have all that information. You're the one that bought it because she was blaming you. So you're the one that secured this technology in the first place, and you knew nothing about it?
No.
But then she gets into the elevator and Wilzig's there.
Okay.
Remember Wilzig from season 1? He was alive in the past, apparently.
I'm gonna be real. I have no fucking idea who this guy is.
He was the head guy.
The head guy?
He was the guy whose head that they were carrying around the whole time.
Oh!
That's him. That was Wilzig.
Yes, you're right. Yes. Okay.
He was there 200 years ago, apparently.
Awesome.
He was working for the Enclave in season 1, but he was alive before the Enclave existed. Okay. You know, not everybody has cryopods.
No, everybody has that. It's like a Oprah gave a giveaway out. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You get a tripod. You get a cryopod.
And he continues just talking cryptically. Like he's saying, you and I are all in the rat race. It all doesn't matter in the end. Like blah blah blah.
True.
But then it turns out he was the one that told her what to say in the meeting. Dun dun dun.
You were the chosen one.
This would mean something if the show has bothered to explain who the Enclave is. Because that's who he was working for when we met him. But the show has not explained who the Enclave is, what their point of view is. So them giving him instructions of how to fix the meeting is meaningless.
I guess so.
But Barb admits all that to Cooper, and that and he's like, well, who's in charge of Vault Tech? And she's like, I don't know. And Cooper says, well, I don't know you anymore. And he leaves. And he goes to the bar.
Good.
We go to Lucy and Hank. And they're walking past their group of mind-controlled people.
Duh.
And he points out, look how nice and kind they are. They were all like at each other's throats like a month ago, but look at them now, all working together.
Isn't it great what can happen when you erase someone's personality and make it in your own image?
Yeah. Yeah. I do that all the time. She tells him to, like, okay, when we're leaving, we are going to leave the doors open so that they can go home.
Oh, and other things can come inside. The great plan.
So she then tells everyone you can go home, and everyone, because like this is all they know now, they're like, I don't want to go. It's safe here.
Which, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So then Hank then just says, well, you can stay here as long as you wish, but the doors will be unlocked so that you can leave if that's what you choose to do. And then Snake Oil Guy and some other rando were like, well, we have these two legionnaires that haven't been mind controlled yet. What should we do with them? And Hank's like, well, we're following Lucy's orders. She says everyone's free, so free them. And Lucy's like, wait, no. And they immediately start attacking each other, but one's still like tied down to the chair. Lucy tries to stop him, and then he starts choking out Lucy, and he like throws her across the room, and he starts he grabs a stapler and he starts bashing the other Legionnaire's head with the staple gun. And Lucy's like, damn it. And she presses the button that activates their mind control devices, and then they're immediately all buddy-buddy.
Yeah, that's how that works.
And Hank's like, kumbaya.
Which I thought that was kind of funny.
It was. But Lucy's kind of looking disgusted by her actions, disgusted by her father, but it's still the microsecond things got difficult, you didn't really think twice about erasing their identities in order to keep the peace. You didn't really stop yourself from doing it.
You literally did exactly what your dad would have done.
Exactly. And like are you better than your dad?
No.
Yeah. More flashback.
Excellent.
And Cooper is getting Hank all drunk, and he helps him into his room, and it's like, again, he has this top secret device handcuffed to him. Why are you just like going out to like a public bar and getting hammered?
It's what men do, Josh. That's just something men do.
Like, this is man's work.
Yes, getting wasted on a random Tuesday is man's work.
But then, like, so Cooper helps Hank get into his room, and then he like, okay, one more cocktail before one more cocktail for the night, and then he puts like a drug into one of the drinks that he just suddenly has.
Yeah.
And Hank's like, Coop, I thought you hated me. It's like, oh, he's one of these drunks. Okay.
He's just gonna spill his entire backstory.
But we are fortunately spared that. Because it then cuts to him passed out. And good. Cooper opens up the briefcase and he finds the neck injector thingy that we saw in season 1.
Cool.
Oh, and then he's like, what do I do with this? Hank, man who's passed out, tell me what this is.
Yeah, tell me your secrets.
But then Barb enters. And she goes over and she takes the neck thingy and she injects it into his neck, and then she pulls out the cold fusion thingamabob into the neck thingy. You like to make my very technical terms?
Oh, I followed flawlessly.
So Barb is now with Cooper trying to stop genocide. Still not a good person for even entertaining the idea, I guess, but it's a start. Yeah. We cut back to Maximus and Thaddeus, and their camp has been going forever, apparently. It's still nighttime wherever they are.
Jesus Christ.
And then the best character, Dog Meat, shows up, still with the ghoul's hat in her mouth.
Good girl.
And they immediately are like, oh, is that the dog? And then they just get up from their camp and completely abandon all their supplies and just follow the dog.
And I hope they die in the next episode.
Like the freaking Pied Piper. Just, we immediately gotta follow the dog.
These are the guys that fall off the boat when they hear a siren.
Correct.
Okay.
And then like after they leave, it was like dark and they had like the little fire, which wasn't there a point in season 1 about how dangerous it was not to have a fire?
Well, only in the territory of the cockroaches, okay?
I guess so. But then it cuts to like an abandoned small little town area where it's now well into the morning. So I guess they've been following the dog for hours.
Yeah. I too would side quest myself into following a dog for hours in a video game.
I mean, the amount of time I've gone to like some blacksmith's forge and like I'm just gonna keep crafting things until I max out blacksmithing.
Yeah.
I don't care if this is gonna take me for ages. I'm just gonna keep doing this.
I remember in the long dark, I'd play the custom story mode, and I would basically make it so that I didn't really have to sleep. And I would salvage for days straight.
Yeah.
For days. I would be salvaging. All right, I finally got the hacksaw. I finally got the stupid axe. We're going to town. All right.
Or in Fable doing the forging mini game.
Yes.
Like, well, I'm just gonna do this for like the next hour till I have like all the money I need.
Yes.
Like I'm like in game. I've literally just been hammering this same sword for about 9 consecutive days.
They probably would have sent somebody to help me. All right.
Like sometimes video game logic is pretty amazing.
It is. And I kind of just go, whatever, and just kind of move past it.
Anyway, so they've been following this dog apparently for hours, and they find the ghoul. And they're like, and Maximus is like, oh shit. And the ghoul's like, oh shit. And Thaddeus is like, well, hi.
That was me. That was my playable character. Just like, oh, there's all this backstory. And then I'm just standing over there like, hey, what's up? How's it going?
And end of episode 6.
You know, it is impressive what happens when we don't fucking sidetrack ourselves. This is like half the amount of time we spent last week.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I have a feeling.
I still think episode 3 and 4 were definitely worse than these two.
Oh yeah. Yeah, except I do hate Lucy for what she did to the ghoul. Oh, you want to see your fucking family again? Well, fuck you and your mother, and just basically gives him it would have been a death sentence. All right.
Yeah.
Hate her.
Again, I know what you guys were going for. You haven't earned it.
No, I understand what the point of it was. My problem is that there were a whole bunch of pieces you left on the table and then you said finished.
Correct.
All right. And it's like, no, you had all the puzzle pieces. You just didn't utilize them for some reason. Well, that's all I got. The am I ready for the pinumpulate? penultimate.
Penultimate.
Penultimate. That episode.
So episode 7 next week.
Yes. Am I ready for that? Does this take a random turn?
To be honest, I don't quite remember everything that happened. I know the basics of what happens, but the specific moments I don't quite remember them.
Okay. How'd the finale make you feel?
Kind of like, well, that happened.
Okay, fair enough.
But also like, well, I have no idea what they're gonna do with this.
Fair. Should be fun. So, all right. This is our schedule, guys. So next week we're doing episode 7. All right. And then we're taking a week off. So the week of the 6th, we're taking that week off.
Yep.
The 13th, we will be back on. All right. We will do the 8th episode. We are going to take the 20th off because we thought House of the Dragon was going to be happening. It's decided to be on the 21st instead. So they pushed it back a week from what we thought it was going to be.
Correct.
So as a result, we're just going to take a break for House of the Dragon to kind of give it some room. And then on the 27th, we start that. Isn't that exciting?
Woo.
So well. And we'll kind of just play it by ear after that. The weekend after that is July 4th. So
I was actually just about to question that. Like, are we gonna have a?
We're probably gonna take off July 4th.
Yeah, because like it's not just any July 4th. It's the 250th.
Yes, it's a special. It's 250 years since we kicked British ass. All right, so we gotta celebrate that. You know, I will probably celebrate it by doing nothing but sitting on the couch watching a movie. And actually, no, we'll probably cook. We'll cook out, watch a movie, watch other people spend money on fireworks. Which is great because you get to watch all the pretty stuff, but you didn't spend any money on it, so
right.
It's awesome. So, my neighborhood is very likes fireworks. So, yep. So, we'll just kind of roll.
You too, Scott.
Yeah, you too. It is Memorial Weekend, so
that's true.
Oh, First holiday since March, I think. Was it March? April sucks because there's no national holidays in April. You have to wait till the end of May to get your first day off from work. Or federal holiday, I guess.
Yeah.
So, we need to add a day to April. I don't care what it is. We can say whatever and just celebrate it, but we need one in April. So, but yeah, July 4th is going to be crazy this year. It's on a Saturday, and it's the 250th. So, it's going to be absolutely insane. Probably not going to go out. I'm especially not going to drive anywhere after dark. Cops are going to have their hands full with drunk drivers. And hospitals are going to have their hands full with people with a lack of a hand. So anyway.
I mean, that's also just a normal for July 4th, though.
Yeah, but it's also the 250th. It is one of those where it's like, well, you know.
Yeah, it's not. It's not a normal year.
No. So.
All right.
Okay. So that's kind of our plan at the moment. And yes, Rambam, you can celebrate Treason Day if you so desire. You're allowed to do that. That was one of the funniest things to come out of social media was British people saying Happy Treason Day on July 4th. It was super fucking funny. But anyway, so yeah, we're good. Anything else or?
No, think we're good.
Yeah. So y'all have a good rest of your day. Have a good weekend. Chill. Enjoy. Don't do anything stupid.
Oh,
Well, if you do anything stupid, you can't blame me for it. Blame Loki and stuff.
well, I mean, always blame Loki.
Always blame Loki. All right. Thank y'all for coming. We will see y'all next week with
Bye,
episode
everyone.
7. You interrupted me, you fuck. Bye. God.
Bye.
Rude.